uh, uh, uh. good evening, and good evening from the long time ranger. Yeah, that me. That me. Y'all been seeing me, but you ain't been seeing me. You been hearing me, but you ain't been hearing me. Now, today you gonna hear me. Look, God heard me. I'm fed up. I'm fed up. So, right. Good evening. I can't say happy Saturday. I hope everybody had a blessed and prosperous day. But I just came on here to ask y'all a few questions and vent. Y'all already know who I am. I ain't finna go through the reintroduction and all that. Look, good man, good evening, amen, amen, hallelujah, thank Jesus, all that. Look, but that ain't the way I was feeling today. And I have been positive, I have been productive, I have been an inspiration, I have held my head up high. Ain't a video you can find on this internet where I have complained, really. I have been frustrated. I have felt some type of way several times, but I think I have handled things and dealt with things pretty good. But this morning, I woke up and I just couldn't take no more. I want, I just, you know how you want to scream or you just be frustrated, feel like the walls caving in, no, it's this, it's that. And, and you know how them old folks be like, give you an inch, you just take them out. I just wanted anybody to give me an inch to be a bitch today. An inch, and I was going to take the mile. I just wanted to take the mile. Because you I can't say you ask why sometimes because that's the question that you're not supposed to ask, you know. Why ask why? But you be feeling like that. And you be feeling like a lot of stuff. And I was feeling like I was frustrated. And I was feeling like I was tired. And I was feeling like I couldn't take no more. And when I feel those type of burdens or get heavy like that, it brings a lot more on me. And you know how you go to thinking about everything that's way down or everything you've been dealing with or everything you've been pushing to the side, everything you've been letting go, everything you've been being quiet about, everything you got to forgive, everything you got to overlook, everything. Nah, shit, I'm tired. And I got tired. And we get tired. And I had to go to the upper room today because I was maxed out. I had me a little breakdown. Y'all already know I don't cry like that. You know, I hold a lot in. It take a lot for me to cry. And it take a lot for me to complain or express my true feelings. Not my surface feelings, because you asked me, how you doing today? Oh, I'm blessed by the best. Blessed and highly favored. Oh, yeah, I know I am. But I don't feel like it right now. I don't feel like going through all that right now. I don't feel like being positive. I don't feel like encouraging you. And I can't even encourage myself. I don't feel that right now. And sometimes we don't feel that right now. Who do so when I'm gonna be recognized through this whole ordeal? I feel like I don't like how things happen. I don't like what's going on. I don't like how things turned out. I don't like the shit that I had to go through. I don't like this feeling. I don't like it. And it don't feel good. And I just can't see. No way. I just can't see if I get in my car and go somewhere, I ain't gonna find no happiness or peace. I don't want to be, I just ain't got nowhere to go, run, turn. And then you know how you feel like, even when I made my post this morning, it was a positive post and I wasn't really like in my feelings, but I was, like 6, 7 months in from, this situation. And I pulled out my scrub. I pulled out my work uniform, you feel me? To go see about somebody else. When I saw been on the couch, I've been in my vehicle traveling from state to state, showing up for other people. I've been in other people programs. I've had to listen to this. I've had to talk to this person. I had to pray for that person. Hey, baby, listen. Hey. Who gonna pray for me? Who gonna talk to me? Who showed up at my doorstep? Nah, I'm tired. Shoot. Now I'm doing a little cussing today because I'm fed up and I'm human. I'm natural. I ain't saying there's no excuse because I ain't saying there's no excuse. I'm wrong anyway. So I'm going upstairs. I'm going in a minute. He done heard me all day, but I done made it heard now. You know how they be saying, oh, don't say this. Cause once you put it in the air, the devil jump out on it. He can't get on what you're thinking. Don't speak such things in the air. Hey, baby, I can't hold in no more. I'm here in for damn near 4 years. I ain't told y'all how I felt yet. Nah. And they just want a good damn day. When I woke up, it wasn't a good day. And wasn't just going on that day. Shit, but what about yesterday? Day 4 yesterday. Day 4 that? Yeah. So that's how I wanted to feel. I did feel like I didn't say I wanted to do nothing, but I wanted to make it known because I can't hide it no more. I can't hold it in no more. I can't continue to wear this facade or this mask or keep running. And then, I realized today, remember I always told y'all that my grandma was a quiet lady. Then I tell y'all that all that bull crap I did when I was young, baby, that lady probably had been blue. Locked the door or something, listen, pulled up somebody's switch belt, listen. And I told y'all my grandma didn't yell, cuss, fuss, none of that, right? And I told y'all in the beginning, I had a physical tolerance for pain. See, let me break something down. See, it's a difference in pain. It's all pain, but I'm talking about physical pain. See, I ain't know nothing about the strength it takes to go through and be quiet. I ain't know nothing about the strength it takes to go through and forgive when you don't want to forgive. And see, these things I've been asking God, you feel me? How Cause see, I forgave because it was the right thing to do. Don't nobody understand what I'm saying. I don't think y'all hear me. I said I forgave because it was the right thing to do. Not saying that I was just so sanctified or holy or didn't have no feelings or felt no type of way, but I put my feelings to the side. I put my hey, baby, listen. Because I was being obedient. I had never went live in my life. I told y'all that. But I had to be obedient. So everybody see Ebony and you such an inspiration. And I see you on Facebook and I see you on TikTok. But have anybody ever thought I don't want to be on Facebook? I don't want to be on TikTok. I didn't ask to be so nation worldwide with this situation or with my burden or with why was my humiliation publicized? Why was my journey publicized? Why did I have to say, okay? Why did? But you can't ask why. Can't ask why. You know what I'm talking about? So whoever thought I want to push the button? Whoever thought I wanted to talk? It was easy at first. Oh, it was easy at first. Yeah, put that fan thing up there, put out wherever you want to put up there. Just listen to what I'm saying out my mouth, baby. Don't get distracted by the tools and the dealers and the dollar. Listen, hey, baby, let me tell you something. Come, I told y'all. See, I I ain't I ain't it's a lot of stuff I ain't been all right with, you know. But I've held it in the road. I've held it um so gracefully. You feel me? Almost 4 years. And so I told y'all in the beginning, sometimes, cause it wasn't no reason for God. Right? I asked him to go and take me at the hospital when I woke up. I didn't want to fight this battle because I knew it. I was in for something that I had never endured, never even thought about or dreamed about. Because what you did for me was so magnificent. It was so unbelievable. It shocked the whole world. I told you it shocked me. I didn't believe God was that good. And I know he was good, but I didn't know he was gonna be that good to me. You feel? I didn't know he was gonna be that good to me. He was shocking me coming out the woodworks with stuff. Had closed my hole up on my face before I even ran into the police officer. Remember? The one that was having the nightmares about. They were there to identify my body. Which, when I made the post, when I told y'all also that TikTok showed me a lot of love. They showed me a lot of love. See, it's so much on me, and this shit be heavy, and people might not understand where I be talking about, so I can't talk on everything. So I've had to be quiet. I've had to shut down. I've had to meditate. And see, when I came out, like I said, I came out so bold, so strong. So, like I said, I was happy in the whole world. And it drew the whole world for little old me. You feel me? And so I told you I started realizing and thinking that God might not even save me for me. He could have saved me to get the message to somebody else. He could have saved me for somebody else to give forgiveness. He could have saved me to save somebody else's life, like the lady that was finna commit suicide until she heard my voice coming out the phone. See, you could have saved me just to save her. But see, I knew that whatever you saved me for, I'm finna have to pay you. You feel me? I ain't trying to be funny, man. I just talk like that. I don't know how to explain these biblical, Christian, sanctified, educational purposes reasons. You know what I'm talking about? I just talk the way I talk and just understand what I'm saying. So I ain't know that and so it touched it touched so many people. You feel me? So I know this road was finna be hard. I know that I was finna go through something. I know it was finna be something that I had never experienced in my life. So just like I said, I asked not to even be here, not to even go through it. But God saw fit, and I told y'all, like I told y'all, I heard my mama say, "Nah, baby, you can't come with us. You got work down here to do." You feel me? And so I knew from that point on that I was gonna be all right because I had no control over it. You feel me? So it was already out of my hands. So then I came on, and like I said, it was easier in the beginning. You feel me? And I told my people that was with me from the beginning that God enlarged my territory when I pushed this button. He ain't had to make me go viral. He ain't had to put me on y'all timeline. He had to make me blow up like that. And here we are 4 years later. I done tried to run from y'all ass. Excuse me. I done tried to run from social media. I done tried to hide from social media. I was tired of pushing the button. Shit, but every time I come back, I can't leave y'all. I don't care. I promise, I can't make this up. I have people, I might not go live, I might not talk for 2 weeks. And I come, listen, and I come back, it's 4, 5, 6,000 people on the live. I might not post for three more weeks. And then I cannot get away from y'all. I ain't trying to be famous. I ain't trying to put no extra on nothing. I ain't never did. So since I see this something I got to do, right? So I said, now we go back to the beginning. When I ain't never had one live in my life. When I ain't never had opened up and expressed myself. When I didn't even know how to talk. Didn't even know how to communicate. Didn't even know how to identify my feelings. Because I always lashed out with anger and frustration. I was a physical fighter. I didn't know how to fight spiritually. I didn't know how to fight spiritually. And this is not and has not been a physical human battle from the beginning. That bullet was supposed to shatter my whole face. Knock everything off. I was dead. I ain't supposed to be here. But God let me skip and hop and jump and I ain't miss a beat. I ain't miss a beat. Like I ain't nothing happened, baby. I shook back like that 1980 crack. I shook back like, who, what, you been shot? How, what, huh? No. The doctor saying this, the surgical team saying this, my paperwork saying this, my image is showing that. And I got an image with God sitting in my eye socket when ain't nothing else up there. Hey, baby, so listen. So now, when I come today, the breaking point, like I said, the lowest of the low, not this 3 years later, you know we done had some ups and downs. We done had some round and round. We done felt like I can't take no more once before. We done felt like I ain't gonna make it once before. You feel me? But this was the walls, and I ain't never felt the walls caving in. Like I couldn't go nowhere. Like everything was just too much. But so I'm saying that to say that when God put me in a situation, boop, 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 right here, because some words I can't say, I ain't got time to keep up with them and play with no rules and regulations. So boop, boop, boop. This was the worst I thought I had ever dealt with. This was the worst I thought I had ever felt. This was the worst. I thought I wasn't going to make it. And when I thought I wasn't going to make it before, he put me in front of the whole world. That's why he gave me that big support system. That's why he enlarged my territory. Let me go back to that. Yeah, I ain't lost what I was saying on that part. That's why he sent so many people from around the world, because he knew this shit wasn't going to be easy. He knew I was going to need people constantly praying for me, because my prayer warrior was gone. My prayer warrior was going to leave here. My backbone was going to leave here. My safe haven was going to leave here. I wasn't going to have nobody to run to. I wasn't going to have no house to pull up on. And then when she did die, I got locked out and the door still locked now. So I ain't got nowhere to run. I ain't got nobody shoulder to cry on and lay my head in nobody's lap. But I did. In the beginning, I did. But things got harder and harder and harder and harder. And so when I find myself at this very low point today, I said, you got, because I can't, because sometimes we need some right now help. Some, like I said, I know, oh, I know without a shadow of a doubt, God is good. I know God is able. I know, but that don't mean I feel that. I need some right now. I need some right now. You feel me? So since I don't have a physical person or a physical God or I got a right now God, but I ain't got no physical. You feel me? I'm a woman. It's been I ain't got nobody to hold me. I ain't got nobody chest to sleep on at night. You feel me? Hell. So I done had to endure a lot on this journey. So, um, so since I don't have nobody physically to run to, and I know that God is my only resource and my only help, so I got to run to what I ran to before. I gotta run back to my support system. I gotta run back to where God gave me. I gotta run back and open up. I gotta run back and talk. See, now that go back to my grandma. Y'all thought I forgot then. No, I ain't forgot. Check this out. That go back to my grandma, 95-year-old woman. Like I told y'all, she ain't cuss, get loud, none of that. Period. But as I sat here today and I was doing all that crying and, talking and, it just, when certain things hurt you, you get hurt and cut so deep, you can't talk. You've been crossed so much, you don't trust. You be quiet. You get very quiet. So I started thinking, that's why my grandma was so quiet. That's why she was so quiet. She had been through what I'm going through. It took strength to get quiet. It took prayer not to cuss and fuss. It took prayer not to lock that door. When I said I should have got that belt, that switch, that brick, that stick, you know what I'm saying? It took Jesus not to put them hands on me. Cause we want to put them hands on them children. That was, oh yeah, I got something else I was looking at too. Baby, I looked it up. I was fed up. I looked up. I Googled it. How many times did God get upset in the Bible? How many times did Jesus get upset? Cause Jesus my brother. Jesus flipped the table. Hey, they say he did it 2 times. He did 2 times. See, I told you, Jesus my brother. But God is our Father. Because he got a little more patience. You know what I'm saying? He got a little more patience. And see, he got angry too in the Bible. I just Googled this, baby. This fresh with my ink pen on the back of this receipt paper. I just Googled this before I pushed the button. I wanted to have some proof when I got to talk because I'm fed up. Now, yeah. But when I say I'm fed up, and when I can't go no more, and when I can't take no more, that's when I need you to take the wheel. That's when I need you to step in. That's when I need you the most. That's when I need you. So yes, I will let you know, and I will let the world know how I feel today. Cause I can't hold no more. I can't take no more. I can't put nothing else on nothing else. Not finna make me lose my edges. Listen, so I give it to you. You got to take it. You got to do something. And I need you to do something now. I need you to do that for me. I need you to step in right now. I need you to turn this around for me right now. I need you, Lord. I can't do it. I can't take it. I can't carry it. I can't solve it. I can't handle it. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to feel. I don't know what again today. Because tomorrow's Sunday. Don't play that, baby. We went all black tomorrow. My church anniversary. I mean, not church anniversary, choir anniversary online. Choir anniversary. I'm not carrying this into tomorrow. I'm not carrying this into next week. I'm not carrying this no more. And that's the truth. That's on everything I love. So yeah, I will push this button and let the world know. And I might not see you for 3 more weeks. Because I don't know what's coming after this. Because the devil mad now. That bitch mad. On my life, he mad now. He showing up mad now. I done push this button and I can't take no more. This nigga been riding my back, my head, my leg, and wrapping around my toe. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. But then let me tell you something else. Cause no, I told y'all before. No. Yeah, I'm sick of Lucifer. I'm sick of his tricks. But I'm also sick of the people that allow him to trick him. I'm sick of the people. I'm tired of everything now. Ain't no just no damn Lulu. I've been fussing at him for 3 years. Now y'all ought to be damn picked up and sick. Y'all still doing the same thing. You still letting Lulu trick you. You still running these same games. You still running these same tricks. You still coming with the same. Hey baby, let me tell you what that Google said. Hold on. Wait. Real, I can't do it. Look, I can't do it. No more. I'm not. And I mean that. And I'm standing on that. Lord, I've been faithful. Halfway. But I've been real, though. I've been real. Nah. Then listen. I say, hey, cause for real, this right here, the truth right here, right? So, I was faced with the ultimate. You put the ultimate betrayal on me to forgive, cause he already know that I already had a problem with forgiveness. I already had a problem with holding grudges. I already had a problem with getting my lick back. I already had a problem with getting the last word. I already had a problem with that before you even shot me in my face. Then you took me in my face and then you put the ultimate test on me. You already know that wasn't in that lane. You already know that was very hard for me to do. But get what he said. Get what he said. Because see, I be talking like I be hearing Ebony mix with him a little bit sometimes. I be hearing him, but I have to break it down to Ebony way. And he said, yeah, oh, it's the ultimate, but you gonna do it, or else, or what? What's your choices? You walk around here on a leg and a prayer. You think you got any room to hold a grudge? God, I would take your life like that. I would pull the breath back up at you. If you don't surrender, if you don't forgive, if you don't get yourself, if you don't get right. Y'all think shit would have been so sweet had I been a bitch? Oh, I'm gonna keep my face balled. It probably would have ended up balled up. I already... Y'all just called me slime now. I was just slime like that. Look, you know, I already came home twisted like that. How I'm gonna say, man, baby, listen, hey, baby. And you gonna still get smart. Now, we ain't gonna play all the way crazy. We'll play a little crazy, but you might be a fool, but you ain't no D fool. You feel me? Now, then... I'm reading you at home so your face could go down from swelling. Cause they got appointments. You need to come back in 2 weeks, baby. We already got you scheduled. You feel me? You just go home, lay in your own bed, but you gotta come back here. Yeah, we ain't finished with you. We got 3 more major operations on you. All your bones and stuff were broken. Your face, your right eye was gone. Married together. Couldn't smell nothing. 2 years. 2 years I couldn't smell. Then one day, when I was out, me, my son, and the 3 butterflies from Birmingham was out. feeding the homeless people. I swear to God, I can't make this up. We was out feeding the homeless people after 2 years. And we came back in, and I went back there to the washroom, got the clothes out the wash. I mean, out the dry. I got the clothes out the dry. It ain't fun, y'all. I be guessing. Look, I got the clothes out the dry, and I'm picking. I smell fabric softener. Man, I took out running. I said, Lonzo. I said, smell it. I said, you smell it? She was like, yeah. I was like, what it smell like? He was like, favorite softener. I said, I know. I said, I can smell it too. Baby, look, I flew and pushed that button. I said, hey, y'all, hey, world, look, world, come back. I got your attention. I can tell you something. Come here, let me tell you something. I know I've been gone for a minute, but let me tell you what you have. Hey, check this out. So I came back, I made every public announcement, every major event. You feel me? Because I got to, because it go with the story. It part of the journey. It part of the testimony. Listen. All right. So let me slow down. Let me slow down. Hey, so, boom. Now I told y'all about the police officer that was there when I woke up. I told y'all that in the car. I told y'all that from the beginning. When I woke up sedated. When I woke up throwing up blood. When I woke up supposed to be out my mind. And I seen this lady. I talked to this lady. I remember her name. I told her I was gonna find her. I ain't have to find her. God sent me right to her. Now y'all listen to this. I want y'all to just check this out just for 1 second. And y'all just tell me how crazy my life set up. Or if I'm crazy. Now check this out. Y'all know from the beginning, my number 3, it's something with them numbers. That number 3 is the Trinity, right? We don't play about that. That number 3. The Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. I give y'all 3 loves. 3. Alright? Father, Son, Holy. Now y'all see all this going on my 3rd year, right? The beginning of the 3rd year is when they came back, want to prescribe me glasses. They want to do plastic surgery on my eye, tell me my eye can't. All this going on in this year, but this finna be the breakthrough right here. So check this out. If I could just make it to Tuesday, that's what I was saying earlier. If I could just make it to Tuesday, but I couldn't make it. I had to have me some release before then. Okay, so I told y'all back to the TikTok going stupid viral. Y'all showed me love. Okay, how that post ended up going viral. I don't know. I don't know. But guess what? It found the police officer. It found the police officer 3 years later. 3 years later, it found the police officer. Just like I ain't have to go looking for her before. I ain't go looking for her this time. Because what's meant gonna fall in place. And I ran into her the first time on the 3rd of September. Y'all better go look at them pictures and the dates. It's on there. The 3rd of September is my husband. The one who did this is his birthday. The 3rd of September. Now, after I seen her on the live, on the video TikTok thing, I hit the little button on the messenger thing, so I inboxed her. You know, she was like, you just don't know how much that night changed my life. You feel me? Changed your life. It changed my life too. But I ain't never know how it affected her. Besides the fact that when she told me on the 3rd that she had nightmare from what she saw in the hospital. So now, this 3 years later, we come back around, we're going to meet on the 23rd. 23rd. And I'm going live. And I want you to tell me what you saw. Because I asked no questions. I didn't want to know. I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to be over. I didn't want it to never happen. I wanted to act like it never happened. But it did. So I want you to tell me what you saw. How was the call? What did they say about your nightmares? You feel me? Release everything from that night, baby. I need you to release everything from that night so you can walk away and don't have nightmares about that night no more. You're going to have good visions and see what God has done from that night, from that experience, from that evil thing that was supposed to be the thing that took me under. You already seen Lazarus raised from the dead. You already seen Lazarus raised from the dead and start talking with half of a face after they done told you to come pronounce, identify a body. Now the body talking. So baby, I definitely, yeah, I want to talk to you. I want to hear this. I do. Yeah. So on the 23rd, we meet. We're going live, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. I don't know how to do the special announcement before time, but I'm telling y'all now. I'm make a post. Shoot, I'm make a post. I'm 23rd. Well, I might make a little video and remind y'all. Push the other button, the record button. Yeah, but yeah, because we let go of all what we had to go through these last 3 years. Everything negative, everything that we've had to carry in silence, everything that we've had to carry out loud, everything that was bad to us, God gonna turn it around, and I want to touch and agree, and grab hands and hold hands and touch and agree that it's done. It's already done, and we gonna meet. I can't say that because we first met in bad situation and circumstance, but you're gonna be able to see the glory and the beauty out of that situation. And she said she tell people all the time what that night did to her and about my testimony and stuff. And she said she was glad and blessed to be a part of it or whatever. But I ain't have to go looking for her. I ain't have to. I ain't set nothing up. I ain't orchestra. I said something after she was in there. Then listen, I ain't trying to be funny, but for y'all people that don't be know that video got almost 300,000 some views with all them comments and stuff. And like I told y'all from the very beginning, cause Butterfly Nation had almost 400,000 followers before they hacked my page, and I ain't did nothing but push a button and talk. But listen, check this out. Hey, when it's not a way possible that you can see all the comments. It's not a way possible that you can see everybody that watched your video. But it's certain people along this journey that God has allowed me to see they comment or respond to they comment or they comment to reach me. You feel me? Because I can't see everything that everybody say. If I'm on YouTube, if I'm on Facebook and on TikTok and all these comments and stuff from all these, I'm not into all of that. But I saw her comment, you feel me? Out of all those people comment. A lot of people I responded back to, but it stuck out to me because God, through all these people, just like I said in the beginning, everybody ain't gonna be for you. Even though everybody gravitated me to me or wanted to be nosy or see what was going on, don't mean that everybody was cheering for me or everybody was rooting for me or everybody was with me. You feel me? You'll be a fool to ever think that everybody is for you. And I want y'all to remember that in life. You'll be a fool to think that everybody that's smiling in your face or run with you or check to see what you doing, because that's all you have for you were doing, being nosy. just to see this lady walking around, just to see about this lady that everybody talking about, this unbelievable story. And the one that I had got shot in the face because I found out so many women had been after the fact. It was the fact that I forgave him. That no, that people couldn't understand. That's the part that the world couldn't accept. That's the part that the world got in an uproar about. That's the part that made me so stupid. That's the part that made me a dumb, a whole bunch of words. It was the forgiveness. It was the forgiveness for me. It was the casket picture for me. It was the funeral for me. But nobody thought. Everybody was so focused on the person in the casket that y'all didn't see the person standing over the casket that could have been in that casket. I could have been in there. I was supposed to have been in there. But yet I'm standing up, planning the funeral, writing obituary, taking children to school, taking children to football practice, going to the grocery store, taking my grandma to the grocery store. I still had a bandage on my face. I was fresh out the hospital. I'm driving. On the bank video, where half of y'all met me yet, my mouth was still wired up. I was driving, and I pulled over. And that's what I said on that video. Yes, I pulled over. Because I was driving the day after I got out the hospital. With one eye. So they say I had one. Huh? Hello, somebody. Huh? Okay, go. Get my key. I went in that room. I said to this way, give me my key. My grandma woke up and said, go! Baby, them folks, I left the hospital with so much medication, baby. Look, then I was so scared. Listen, I ain't never been shot. I don't know about this. Look, I'm taking everything y'all prescribe. I don't want to mess up on that, baby. I'm so I stayed up. I was up all night. It was so quiet in there, baby. I couldn't wait till the sun came up. I went, Tanisha, get my keys. Get my keys. Got to go on. I used to sleep, baby. I'm telling you, hey, then I look after a little while I was kept taking that medicine. Then I said, wait a minute, these people gave me 3-4 different muscle relaxers. Now I went to the doctor. Look, remember when I couldn't get my mouth open wide enough to get my the thing put in there? I said, shoot, they gave so many muscle relaxers, shoot, them bitches that got lazy. Sure, I'm finna start taking myself out some of this medicine. Ain't no way I need 3. They ain't working for me. When I said, now next 2 weeks I go back to this doctor. Cause they try and play me like I'm handicapped. I said, my mouth gonna be open. I couldn't get my hand. Who? Baby, when they ain't got no teeth clean, I was just a chew. But God brought me through everything. He gonna bring me through that. But I got tired. And I got upset. And I got weary. And Lord, forgive me in my times of frustration. Or my times of feeling alone. Or my times of feeling. Because what I feel can never change what I know for a fact. No matter how hard or rough it gets. You gotta trust the process. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Doing the right thing ain't fun. Don't feel good. I said, shoot. I said, I need to go back. Wait a minute. I need to go back to being selfish, though. I don't think about nobody but myself. I ain't worried about nobody but myself. My children grown. I ain't got no that child. I'm blessed to be here. I'm supposed to be living life. But now I'm sitting up here worried about that. I'm sitting up here worried about that child. I'm sitting up here worried about this grandchild. I'm sitting up here trying to get that person out block. I'm sitting up here trying to call that person to ask for forgiveness and get the family back together. I'm trying to go over here and still water my grandma's flowers that been abandoned for 2 years. Listen, I told you I ain't talking about family till the 4th of July. Listen, Hey, baby, it took time. But so 4th of July, when I first went back over my grandma's house, and y'all know my grandma had them rose bushes, them flowers and stuff. They ain't that they dead, dried up. I said, ain't no love in here. This just a shell. Hey, I said, my grandma not there here no more. That's why I had to put in my mind. You feel me? But ever since 4th of July, I've been going over there watering them dead roots. Then my auntie, the same one with the key. And you know my grandma love them rose bushes. I just told you not to cut them rose bushes down. I don't care what they looked like. Baby, everything look dead ain't dead. Yeah, that's what I told her. Yeah. I pull back up. I be damn if the rose bushes ain't cut to the stump. Now I asked you. But my old folks say, now I told you. I don't know about fed up with you now. Hey, but listen, that's all right. Cause look, I went over there yesterday. I got me a video, baby. Hey, look, the road. Hey, the thorn bush thing. I've been Googling stuff. I ain't know nothing about no pot and stuff. Baby, hey, I found my grandma pot on the side of the house. Still had the glove in there. Well, she was using the glove to plant her flower. Baby, I slid that glove on. You would thought Michael Jackson with the Thriller glove. I put the same dirt on my hand, everything. Baby, I told my grandma, you going to have to take the wheel. Because Lord knows I don't know what I'm doing about no flowers. But I'm trusting and believing in you that if I just put forth a step in the effort, that you going to bring it back to life. You feel me? They just been abandoned. But if I start coming over here, then it's going to start back growing. I got my first vine. I got my first vine yesterday, nigga. I got my first vine. It got the sticker bushes on it, baby. Who? So God was already showing me then when you think it's dead. when you want to get back in that hospital bed, or ask God, why did you even bring me back here? I asked you to take me, and this what you kept me here for. This ain't life. This ain't joy. This ain't happiness. But he said, hold on. Trust the process. Hey, I had made a little video. I said, oh, you see that? It's a little bug. B-U-D. Little bud on there. Little bud on there, baby. I see a bud coming up out that thing. Don't stick it, but I'm going to stick it. Stick them thorns in your. Don't make me get the thorns that they use for Jesus to crucify somebody. I apologize. That was an outburst. But let me tell y'all what he did say, and that's why I told y'all I couldn't do it. So I've been feeling that type of way all day, right? So I'm like, okay, I got to shake this. I got to change my atmosphere. I got to shift this atmosphere. I got to get this off me. So I go to my daily bread, right? So I'm like, okay, here we go. So I'm finna try to see right something. And then so I get to September the 20th. Ain't that what they said? Ain't that what it said? So I said, no, man. Hold on, let me tell you what it said. So let me tell y'all what he said right for the day, right? Let me tell y'all, right? So today, it's like, cause I agree with it, but I wasn't feeling it. I had to get some stuff out of my chest because I wasn't feeling like that, even though I know that it was true. So I'm finna tell y'all this word, this phone right here, TikTok, y'all finna go out because that battery finna die. And I ain't finna get up, I ain't stop talking. Y'all just gonna have to go off till I get through. Bless you. Say a prayer for me tonight. Sleep with the angel. Alright, but look, check this out. September 20, let me tell y'all what the daily bread say. They're gonna say, the law of the Lord is perfect, refreshing the soul. Psalm 20, wait a minute. Psalm 19:7. I said, no, I can't push the button and hooray and pull the pom poms out for that. Cause I don't feel that right now. I don't feel like that. Even though I know that. Because I don't feel the refreshing of the soul. Maybe I had to release. Maybe I had to get some things out. Maybe I had to get some things off my chest. Maybe I had to be, I don't know, but I feel it now. You feel me? And so that's what I want to tell y'all. So from the beginning of life all the way up to now, can be from the beginning of y'all day or beginning of whatever y'all got going on, and we don't feel like it. No, I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm taking it to God. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I done put it in the atmosphere. Alright? Yeah, I said, no, I can't hooray this. I can't amen this right now. Cause so if I gotta talk out my mouth, I gotta tell the truth. And I can't keep holding stuff in or going around things without just saying the truth. I mean, like what I really have felt. And so now I feel better. So now I'm gonna try to do better. And I know that I feel better talking to y'all and stuff. And y'all was my therapy because y'all know I ain't going to no couch playing with them folks. Every time I go over there, it's a different person. I got to go see. So I got to tell you my name and what's going on again. Just like I'm not going through all of that. So y'all was my outlet. And God knew that. And he knew one of the worst things that I could do was shut down. He knew one of the worst things that I could do was get quiet. He already knew that. That's why he sent so many people. But I pulled back. I shred. I did that. So I know what I was just explaining to y'all about the whole process of going around the world and coming back and disappearing and going. I know where my help and strength come from. I know what God blessed me with. I know what I've been saying from the very beginning. I know what's been placed before me. I know who keeps me and who watches over me, who shields me, protects me, and keeps me in my right mind. Mentally and emotionally. Ain't got nothing on physical, baby. That physical ain't nothing when it comes to that mental and that emotional. Now, how you gonna fight your way through this? Ma'am, because I'm listening. Ma'am? Oh, so that goes back to prayer and scripture. Like we've been saying from the very beginning. Because we do not fight against flesh and blood. We wrestle against spirits and principalities. And the only way to fight in that battle is through prayer and scripture. And so with that, I share. And I love y'all. I love y'all. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, say your prayers, sleep. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. I apologize. I love you. Especially if ain't nobody told you that today. I love you. I love you. Good night. Say your prayers and sleep with the angels. Now, how am I Go on, stop that. Oh, there